Check, 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 check. There we go. Good morning. What? One of one. Mookie freaking Betts. Drew Reimer.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
They smell so good. Is it just me, my friends? I know this sounds absolutely horrible. Anybody else here like the smell of gasoline? Give me a hell yeah in the chat. I don't know why. Obviously, I don't huff or anything, to be straight with you. But I've always loved the smell of gasoline. I don't know why. Oh, hell yeah. Wow. I am so peanut butter and jealous, my dude. This is absolutely freaking amazing. Wow. That is a Tyrannosaurus Rex tooth. Dustin, you win, bro. How cool is that? I love it so much. Jonathan over here says, man, 6-year-old Jonathan just peed himself. You're not cool unless you pee your pants. If peeing your pants is cool, then call me Miles Davis. Cattle Mariners. Oh my Lanta. Wow. Check that out, you legends.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Congratulations to the Tampa Bay Rays and Kirk Noah. You just got yourself a Strokes of Gold Junior Caminero. That is a case hit, my dude. Congratulations, Kirk Noah. Damn, brother. And you already know, buddy, that is a rookie. So if that was mine, that would go straight into the pre-grade pile, my dude. Damn. Hey, get out of my head, Kirk Noah. I love you, brother. Thank you. I am so stoked we could pull that together, big man. Wow. Oh, wow. Number 22 out of 25, Jackson Churio. Congratulations, Kirk Noah. Goodness gracious, my man. That is beautiful. You know what that deserves? JunkWax Nasty. Congratulations, Kirk Noah. 22 out of 25 on the Churio. And that is a triple material relic, buddy.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Holy shiitake mushrooms. How about a fantastic Friday morning banger? How about a little morning wood?
Giggity, giggity.
James Wood. On card. Mojo Refractor. Prospect autograph. Lightning has struck twice, ladies and gentlemen. There you go, Mr. Behrman Sr. Torrey Holt. JunkWax Nasty. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Congratulations, Dylan Carter. Holy cow there, buddy. Wow. That is not numbered, but that is still absolutely beautiful. Congratulations, Dylan Carter. Amazing. Wow. I am so stoked that I could find that for you, Dalen. Name the 5 best rappers. Dalen, 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 and Dalen. Because I rip hot fire. There you go, buddy.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my.
Very good. Okay, very good.
Gods recognize gods. Like, who the fuck is that guy?
Beautiful. Yes, it was DJ. But would you just look at it? Our second Kayla Harrison rookie autograph here in the family. Bro, you win.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
JunkWax Nasty. Congratulations, Felicidades Cesar Mendoza. Beautiful tarjeta, mi amigo. And Kayla Harrison is a soon-to-be Hall of Famer. Seriously. One of the best female fighters that we have ever seen grace the planet.
Our old song was Baby Back, Baby Back, Baby Back. It was about ribs cause that was our thing. Our new ribs are bigger, the whole menu's better. So we changed the song to be bigger than ribs. Chili's is back, baby back, baby back. Oh baby, Chili's is back, baby back, baby back.
Oh my Lanta. Oh, Senor Mendoza. And gotta love pack number 4, my brother. Come on. JunkWax Nasty. Congratulations, Felicidades, Cesar Mendoza.
Oh my God.
How about stud prospect for the Colorado Rockies? Charlie Condon on the Power Brokers. I know it, Luke, I know. That is absolutely beautiful. 2 out of 8 on the Charlie Condon. And Condon is a stud. Stab it for Brian, then toss it. Your wish is my command, sir. There you go. Pick the paper up, put it in the bag. Bop, bop. Pick the paper up and put it in the bag. Give me a hell yeah if you remember that. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. A couple of stabbed wanders. And then he wants us to go ahead and chuck them as well. Double yeet. See ya. Seattle Mariners. Number 2/100. And folks, how about first on print to 100 on the Juan Soto?
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
How about a casual Friday morning bookend, ladies and gentlemen? First on print, Juan Soto to 100. How cool is that? Congratulations to the Nationals, and that is Rob Richardson. Oh, it's backwards. It is a redemption, and oh my Lanta. Wow. dual autograph, Seth freaking Rollins and Drew McIntyre. Damn. P.T. Barnum. Ooh, you got a Jack Ruby. Jack Ruby relic. Wow. That's fun. I'm putting that one in a penny sleeve for you. We will top load that one before it gets mailed off to you, Mark Bluma. But that is a first here on the channel, my man. That is the very first.
This is where the transmission came from, right?
Yeah, I heard it. Cracking wax and breaking backs.
Then it's time. Let's go get our spicy water.
This ain't just any Thursday. It's Thankful Thursday with your host, Dalen. Wake up, legends, grab your spicy water. Dalen's in the lab and the pools are getting hotter. Chrome to wax, it's a beautiful sight. Cards so clean, they shine in the light. With gratitude stacked like PSA 10s. We're ripping packs and shouting out friends. Thankful hearts, cardboard dreams. It's J. Davil, the ultimate team. Full in fire, cracking backs and shouting thank you to every single legend out there. This is your Thankful Thursday. So grab a sleeve, pour a pop. Thankful Thursday will never stop. JunkWaxVintage, feel the flow. Let's rip it, sip it, and put on a show. Thursday will never stop. JunkWaxVintage, feel the flow. Let's rip it, sip it, and put on a show.
Well, top of the morning to you, legends. It is so damn good to see you on this Thankful Thursday. Another magnificently thankful Thursday right here in the front yard. Good to see you, my dear friends. Nate Dogg, what's up, buddy? And thank you for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. I appreciate you, my dude. Angelo Oshawada, it is always damn good to see you, you handsome son of a gun. Happy Thursday. Mr. Jackson, you made it, brother. I'm so proud of you. Hell yeah. We have a very first family rip this morning, and hey, Mr. Jackson. I'm sorry, Mr. Jackson. Oh, I am for real. Sorry we didn't get to that last night, Steven, but I sincerely appreciate your patience, brother. And we're going to bust into that one this morning. Uncle Smitty, a yay yay. Top of the morning to my San Antonio hermano. All right, legends. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Nate. I appreciate that. Good. So, folks, we are already up to 2,000 likes, and we've only been live like 10 minutes. This is astonishing. Thank you so much for tapping the heck out of that screen. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you so much, Jeffro. That is very kind of you to say, my brother. I appreciate the positivity this morning. Mr. Paul Bailey, one of the oldest of OGs of the family. Damn good to see you, Paulie. It is good to see you, my friends. It is good to be seen. It is another thick with 4 C's and very thankful Thursday. So, let's get going here, shall we? Hunter Kelly has a question.
Oh, yeah. What kind of a question you want to ask her?
Question is, how do you buy stuff? Hunter, I appreciate you asking, buddy. So check it out right here. If you look on the screen here on TikTok, I believe there is a website. It says find the goods at JunkWaxVintage.com. That is exactly where you go to buy stuff. So I appreciate you asking, Hunter, and excited to rip something for you this morning, buddy. So as always, ladies and gentlemen, if it is your very first time tuning into this ugly mug, it is wonderful to have you. My name is Dalen, also known as JunkWaxVintage. You can find me here almost every single morning, ripping packs, cracking backs, and having an absolutely splendid time with the rest of the family here. If it is your very first time tuning in this morning, it is wonderful to have you. Feel free to come over here and follow us on Twitch. That is where you find the whole rest of the fam damly. Raul, buenos dias, and thank you so much for smacking that follow button, my friend. Welcome. Captain Picard, I see you down there. Some of that spicy water. Absolutely, jefecito. And Jen smacking me with a beautiful ice cream cone this morning over here on TikTok. Thank you, Jen. I needed some helado en la mañana. All right, folks. Like I said, feel free to go check out JunkWaxVintage.com. And remember, we are live on 5 separate, simultaneous platforms every single show. So right this second, you can find us on TikTok, Facebook, Kick, YouTube, and of course, the whole rest of the famdamly is over here on Twitch. So if you want to come make the switch, come on over, baby. Let's go. Oh, thank you, Jeffro. I agree. Kevin O'Brien, good morning, legend. All right, let's crank on some tunage. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful. All right. Stella, good morning, Stella. Says, Dalen, are you coming to Kansas City sometime? Someday. I think so, Stella. No current plans to do so, but I do think so eventually. Absolutely. You betcha. Oh, you know it, Mr. Jackson. We got to do things in chronological order here, buddy. We can't get too ahead of ourselves. Let's bust into some of that spicy water. Cheers, my friends. Broast. Damn, I love spicy water. Always sets me right, never does me wrong. Shout out to my HEB. All righty then, my friends. We're going to bust into our very first pack of juicy junk wax. Then we're going to refresh JunkWaxVintage.com, make sure we're not missing anything. And then we're going to rip into our very first box in the morning for Steven Jackson. So, Steven, I appreciate your patience, brother. We got to get through some juicy junk wax as well. About 1992 Leaf Baseball. Let's see if we can find some Ken Griffey Jr., maybe a Big Hurt, maybe a Holy Noli, maybe a Bo Jackson. Let's go. I love it, Jeffro. Good thinking. Mountain Dew Dad, good morning, legend. Happy Thirsty Thursday to you as well. All right, we got Jose, always sipping on that lean. Paul Bailey, thank you so much for dropping that extremely helpful link in the chat, my man. Checklist. Oh, wow. Folks, that is actually kind of rare. That is a black border gold back checklist. I got to be honest with you, folks. We have ripped through hundreds and hundreds of packs of this product. I have never found a black border gold back checklist. Sick. We'll take it. All right, we got Hall of Fame legend Larry Walker. Harry Pendleton for the Atlanta Braves. Ash, thank you so much for smacking the follow button. Aw, thank you so much, Stella. I would love to meet you as well. Jay Tibbs, thank you for sharing out my live, my brother. I appreciate you. Shout out to James Tibbs. How about the myth, the Molitor for the Milwaukee Braves, chucking some lumber. Paul Molitor. Bill Duran. Better hide that fruit. We found some Gallagher, the Dave variety. Chris Mejia, good to see you, buddy. Top of the morning to you. Steve Avery, one of the legendary Braves from 1989. Greg Briley for our Seattle Mariners. Yes, please. And look at that vein in his neck. Great Gary Scott, looking baseball ready for the Cubbies. Pedro Guerrero for the St. Lunatics. Shout out to Jeffro. Petey O'Brien for our Seattle Mariners. No sweat. Mr. Pine Tar himself, George Brett. Excellent. Bobby Rose and Terry Pendleton. So nice, we got him twice. Excellent. Iwoxa, thank you so much for smacking the follow button, my friend. I feel like I earned that one. Good to see you back, brother. Steven, Mr. Amerman, good morning. Great to see you as well, brother. Good morning, legend. How are you? Happy Thursday, good buddy. And gentlemen, I just have to give credit where credit is due. Steven and Mr. Mejia. Both of you, incredible human beings. Those badges next to your name over here on TikTok are so handsome. Keep up the good work, gentlemen. I sincerely appreciate you. All joking aside, thank you. Love seeing those subscription badges over there. helping to keep this thing on the rails on the daily. Thank you so much, boys. Alrighty. Danny Rendon. Sure thing, buddy. Just a moment here, folks. I gotta find a card for our buddy Danny. There you go, Danny Rendon. Got you covered, buddy. There's your Larry Walker. Alrighty. Well, good morning, Ernie W. I see you making the switch to Twitch this morning. Thank you, good sir. You are very welcome, Danny. It's Danny. Excuse me. All right, legends. I think it's time to refresh that shop for the very first time this morning. Shall we? Let's do it. Oh, by the way, folks, thank you for bearing with me this morning. We were just a few minutes tardy because I had some technical difficulties over here with my PC. So thank you for bearing with me. I had to restart it not once, but twice this morning. Gotta love it. So you want to be a content creator, gosh dang it. Mama said there'd be days like this, but you know what we do? We adapt, we overcome, and it's all good. All right, legends. I believe we are current in the shop at the moment, but let me show you something. We do have 2 breaks up there. We have a 4-box Allen and Ginter, which is PYT. That one's going to be very, very fun. We're always excited to bust into some Allen and Ginter, especially 4 different boxes. So in that break, my friends, we have 2022 Allen and Ginter Chrome, 2024 Allen and Ginter X, 2023 Allen and Ginter, and 2021 Allen and Ginter, I think. Let's double check on that. Let me keep myself honest here. (2024) Allen and Ginter X, 2021 Allen and Ginter X, 2023 Allen and Ginter Hobby Box, and last but not least, 2022 Topps Chrome Allen and Ginter. Looking for some Julio Rodriguez. Beautiful. So there you go. That is what is in that break. All righty. Serge, good morning, my man. Mikey 2. You know, that's a great question, my brother. Let's refresh the shop and double check. Yes, sir. I see you right here, Mikey Koba. Thank you so much, good buddy. There you go, Mikey Koba. Got you covered, brother. Well, good morning, Dutchie. That's a great question. If you could only pull one, or if I could only pull a dual Allen and Ginter auto of Allen and Ginter, that would be amazing. Good morning, Tyler Freed. How you doing, buddy? My Pacific Northwest pal, Richard, good morning. PJ Bailey, good morning over there on YouTube. I appreciate you tuning in over there, buddy. Thank you. Is that Paul Bailey? All right, so those are the teams that are left, my dear friends. Plenty of amazing teams still left. And then we have a single box of Top Series 2, and it is our 14th hobby box. I do believe we are still looking for a case hit in the second case. Oh, thank you, Steven Jackson. I appreciate you, buddy. Beautiful. Redbeard, thank you for smacking the follow button. K Squared, do we ever stop for a random dance move? Of course. Good morning. Top of the morning to you. All right, legends. I believe we are current in that shop. We do have our first family rip of the morning, Mr. Jackson. Let's go. Aw, thank you, Paul Bailey, for making the switch to YouTube. I love it. So as I have said before, my friends, we are trying to build YouTube slowly but surely. Mikey Koba. This is who I have in the single box, my good man. Let's see. So, Mikey Koba, I've got you right here, good buddy. 2, 12, and 22 in number 14. Yes, you are, good sir. There you go, Mikey Koba. Got you covered, buddy. I appreciate you. I think we are. You're absolutely right, Mikey, because I think some spots came in when we were in the middle of the break last night. I appreciate you, brother. We will get to those as soon as we can. Danny Rendon. Sawyer is doing very, very well. Thank you for asking. He is in España this morning. I actually got to FaceTime with him a little bit yesterday, and I got to see their Airbnb where they're staying, all 10 of the boys. Sheesh. They got bunk beds galore in their Airbnb. They're in Soria, Soria, Spain. Very cool. Proud of my boy. I told them, just be safe, boys. Try to be smart. Do your best. They actually got to drink for the first time when they were in Paris. So that was fun. He got his first bar experience. All right. It does look like we have a couple of new orders up there at JunkWaxVintage.com. Thank you so much, Steven Jackson. Let's get you locked in here, buddy. I see spot number 8 in hobby box number 14 at Top Series 2. I definitely just wrote that in the wrong spot. Way to go, Dalen. There you go, Steven. Thank you. Yep, nailed it, Mikey, too. Correct. Soria. That is right. Oh, thank you, Jeffro. Jason Huettel, good morning, my man. Great to see ya. Claw Collectibles, thank you for smacking the follow button. Shen, always good to see you, buddy. Happy Thursday. User 421-2222-89692. Good morning, and thank you for smacking the follow button. Buenos dias. Y buenos dias to mi hermanito, Kobe Luna. I see you down there, legend. Alrighty, Steven Jackson. Another break spot in our Allen and Ginter taking down the Detroit Tigers. Thank you, Steven. There you go. Beautiful. So as always, my dear friends, if we end up filling that 14th box of Top Series 2 this morning, I will go back through some orders and make sure I haven't missed anything, but if we do not, that is totally okay. I have today to go through those orders and I'll make sure everything's in there, just in case we missed some orders last night during the show. AC Breaks, thank you for smacking the follow button. Andy Nunn, good morning. How are you doing? Happy Thursday. Sergeant Gravity, welcome back, you legend. Top of the morning to you, Sarge. Excellent to see you as always, my friend. And folks, of course, if it is your very first time tuning into these luscious locks, it is amazing to have you this morning. Remember, we are live on 5 separate platforms, and you are more than welcome to come over here and join us on Twitch. We would love to have you. Action Gaston says, can you explain the list and orders for a newbie? Of course I can, my friend. Thank you for asking, Action Gaston. So, in this break that you see before you, you will see team names, because it is pick your team. So you get to pick whatever team you want, and you see there is 4 hobby boxes in this one, Action Gaston. So that means in all of those boxes, say for example, you got the Washington Nationals like our buddy Alan White. Every single Washington National that we pull out of all 4 of those boxes will go to Alan White. On a random break, you see just numbers, right? It's only $10 a spot. The reason it's a little cheaper is because you don't get to choose the team that you get. So you just never know. You could end up with any team. You could end up with one of the best teams. You could end up with one of the worst teams. You just don't know. But whatever team lands on your number, because we have a list of 30 baseball teams and there's 30 numbers here. So we randomize the list of teams. Whatever team lands on your number, that is the team that you get. Does that make sense, Action Gaston? And then if you want to go check out our website, it is JunkWaxVintage or JunkWaxVintage.com. Excuse me. And it is right there. Should be able to see it right there on the screen. Excuse me. Must be Thursday. Good morning, Krabby Rob. How was our Prince Edward Island pal this morning? Hope you and Dalen had a wonderful morning. Good to see you, buddy. Action Gaston, it is absolutely my pleasure. Thank you for asking. Good question.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me. Jackson, might want to double check in the tops break. Is there something, did I miss one of yours? So like I said, Mr. Jackson, I apologize. We did have some orders that came in last night during the show. If I need to go back and track those down. Oh, is it not number 8? I see number 8, my dude. I see 2 spots, Mr. Steven Jackson. Oh, it is Steven Jacobson. I am so sorry. I only saw the first name of the first letter. I have 2 Stevens in a row. I have Steven Jackson taking down the Alan Ginter and Steven Jacobson taking spot number 8. My apologies. Thank you, Steven. Couple of similar names this morning. There we go. Easy fix. Sorry about that, Steven. Thank you, buddy. Well, good morning, James Berkey. Oh, you changed your name back. I like it. Beautiful. Why, thank you, Colby. Good morning. Excellent to see you as well, you legend. We have some select football, but from 2022. Good to see you, Colby. We're still waiting on brand new select. All right, let me snag myself a little sippy here, you legends. Good morning, Brandonio. And good morning to you as well, Action Gaston. Go team. Scotty Tuhati Kuniko gracing us with his presence this morning. How you doing, Scotty? Mr. Weisner, top of the morning to you. All righty. I believe we are current in the shop. I'm just going to make sure. Why, yes, we are. Ooh, just kidding. Actually, we have quite a few new orders up there, you legends. Outstanding. And good morning to my cousin, Mr. Brandon Daigle. Brandon Daigle, did you watch the replay from last night by chance? You got yourself a Dave Portnoy card from Press Pass. And I think it's numbered to like 35 or 25 or something. Pretty cool. Oh, I bet you did, Colby. I appreciate you bearing with me there, buddy. Thank you. Frejo Mateo, top of the morning to you. Buenos dias. Excuse me. Alrighty, we gotta, excuse me, gotta lock in just a couple orders here, my friends. Mr. Brandon Daigle, taking down, ooh, some 2024 Topps NYC UFC. Yes, please. And we're going color blast hunting again with some good old Minecraft. Looking for the cubic parallels. Thank you so much, Brandon Daigle. We'll get into that in just a moment. Next, Mr. Kevin O'Brien, taking spot number 3 in box number 14 of Top Series 2. Thank you, Kevin. That is correct, Alex Wayne. Brandon Daigle is here this morning. So, Brandon Daigle, we had a couple of people that were trying to talk to you last night. Mr. Wayne Cards down here in the chat is one of them. I think he was going to ask you if you play hockey. Balake, why don't talk like that? What are you talking about, dude? This is my voice, bro. This is what I sound like. Come on, man. Top of the morning to you. All right. So got you covered, Kevin O'Brien. Thank you, Kevin. Next, Mr. Kyle Dana, a nasty North Kakalaki, taking the fight in Phillies. And Alan and Ginter. I'd like to have a go around with that, Philly. Why, thank you, Kyle. And I believe this is your very first break with us, my friend. Excellent. Got you locked in, Kyle. Thank you, buddy. And then next, our buddy, Mr. Shane Singer, taking spot number 6. Thank you, Shane. In hobby box number 14. There you go. That's right, Scotty 2 Hottie Kuniko. I am AI. All right, there you go, fam damly. I do think we might be missing a few spots in here, but I'll go ahead and lock those in as soon as I can. So don't worry. Then we have a 4-box Allen and Ginter, and I think we're approaching halfway on that little bad boy. Any break that we fill this morning, my friends, we will bust this morning. Krabby Rob Benoit, thank you so much for my favorite gift of all time. Much appreciated, good buddy. All righty then. I think we're current up there in the shop. Damn right, Mountain Dew Dad, good morning, you legend. WWE 8 or WWE 2800, good morning. 7800, that's what I meant. And legends, we just hit 100 messages over here on Twitch this morning. Thank you so much. It is so damn good to see you this morning, my dear friends. As I say, almost every single day. And I never apologize for the redundancy. You already know that we have the best group of Gem Mint 10 human beings in the entire card hobby. Right here in the JWVCC. And that, my friends, has absolutely zero to do with me and everything to do with you. So thank you so much for being here with me this morning, my friends. As always, I appreciate you more than you will ever know. Mr. Josh Watson, our railroad employee brother, great to see you, buddy. Another OG of the family. All righty, Mr. Jackson. Without further ado, let's bust into some 2022 select football. And then Brandon Daigle, my cousin, you're on deck. Well, top of the morning to our thin blue line. What's up, Grayson? Gracing us with his presence. Grayson. Top of the morning to you, buddy. Alrighty. For the very first time on this thick with 4 C's and very thankful Thursday, you know what we must do. We shout grippeth. And we shout grippeth. Good luck. Oh, Josh Watson, I appreciate it, buddy. Excellent to see you this morning, you handsome son of a gun. Shane Rue, thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome to the crew. Let's see if we can't find you something juicy on our very first family rip of the morning, Steven. And Steven, I want to give credit where credit is due, my friend. Again, thank you so much for letting us rip this morning. Empty box. Pack number 4 to the side because it is tradition. Good luck, Steven. I see Dan Holdren. Good morning, legend. Great to see you this morning as well, buddy. Oh, that is very kind of you, Dan. And you've been here for a long time, brother, so you have seen this family grow. Thank you so much, buddy. Looking for some Jameson Williams. Excellent, Steven. Let's see if we can't find you one, my brother. Easton Chambers. Well, top of the morning to you, my country singing brother. Oh, it's your birthday. Well, happy birthday, Easton. What level are you on, if I may ask, my good man? My birthday is in less than 2 weeks. I will be on level 43. Level 24. Nice, Easton. Well, you're getting up there, buddy. Happy early birthday. Or happy birthday, I should say, on this early morning. All right, we start off with Andrew Booth, rookie for Minnesota. Johnny Madhawk. Damn good to see you, you legend. How are you, buddy? Making my morning, brother. Thank you. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around to a couple of legends of the family. Easton, you are so welcome, brother. Thank you. Jerome Ford for Cleveland. Dallas Goddard. Ray McBride on the Prism die cut for the Cardinals. Rookie. Another die cut. Tristan Ebner. Rookie for the Bears. Desmond Ritter on the future. And Cooper Kupp from Eastern Washington University. Beautiful. Easton Chambers. Well, I hope they do, my man. Detroit Diaz, you're going to be level 3 in August. Or level 43, excuse me. Nice. Front Lawn Rips, thank you so much, buddy. It's great to see you this morning as well. How are you? All right, pack number 2. Dylan Parham for the Raiders. Gabrielle Davis for Melody's Bills. DeAndre Hopkins. Beauty. On the club level. What you talking about, Malik Willis? Rookie on the die cut. Tua Tagovailoa. on the die cut for Miami. Shout out to Scotty 2 Hottie Kuniko. About the turbocharged Christian Elementary, my dear. Watson. That is Josh Watson's cousin. Thrice removed. And last but not least, who is it? Mac Jones. Mike Jones. Not too shabby on pack number 2. Moving on. Little Dinkus. Good morning, young man. All right. Trent McDuffie for the Chiefs. Rookie. David Ojabo. Zay Jones for the Jags. Elementary, my dear Christian Watson. We have found him so nice. Twice. Mr. Kohu. Rookie for the Dolphins. Shout out to Scotty on the die cut. Another Malik Willis on the select rookie. And last but not least, DeMarvin Leal for Pittsburgh. Shout out to James Berkey. Excellent. All right, this is our penultimate base pack magic. You got it, Danny Rendon. I appreciate you getting all my extremely obscure references. Johnny Madhawk, I hope you're doing well, buddy. Another OG of the family. Great to see you this morning, brother. All right, we got Jack Jones. Couple of Joneses. Keeping up with the Joneses. Mac Jones and Jack Jones. TB12 Tom Brady or the Bucks. Oh. How about Harrison Wilson Phillips? And that one is numbered to 299 for you. Azukanma on the die cut Prism rookie. Adam Thielen for Minnesota. Patty Mahomes on the numbers. And another Minnesotan, little Jay Jetta, finishing off your penultimate pack. We're going to sleeve and upload your die cut Harrison Phillips. Brand new 55er for you there, buddy. All right, last base pack magic for you, Mr. Jackson. Good luck. Eric Davidson, thank you so much for smacking me with a beautiful gift over here on TikTok, my man. Great to have you. Rookie for the Raiders, Zamir White. Josh Allen. Jared Goff. Ekwonu on the die cut for North Kakalaki. Taylor Heineke, always getting his breaks done at Meineke. I'll see myself out. Last but not least, you got some CMC on the numbers. Shout out to Drew Reimer. And A.J. Brown for the Eagles. Shout out to Uncle Smitty and Tyler Freed. Yay.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic, Steven. And Brandon Daigle. You're on deck, my good man. Might want to step into that batter's box, snag a chunk of lumber, start taking some practice cuts, 'cause you're on deck. Brian Smith, you got yourself a couple of JWV packages yesterday. Beautiful, my brother. Well, enjoy. You got more coming. Thank you, Uncle Smitty. Thank you, Brandon Daigle. Beautiful. Mr. Enigbare, rookie for the Packers. Treylon Burks, rookie for the Titans. One half of the brothers Bosa. Damian Pierce on the die cut, rookie for the Texans. Matt Ryan on the die cut for the Colts. Little turbocharged Debo. What you got on my 40, homie? That's my grandmama's chain. Debo Samuel. And last but not least for the Horsies, some Javonte Williams. There you go, Steven Jackson. I believe that is your very first family rip with us here, buddy. I sincerely appreciate you being patient from last night. Thank you. That tells me everything about you I need to know, brother. So I sincerely hope that is just the first rip of many rips that we get to do together. And I appreciate you right back. Thank you, Steven. Of course, my brother, all those die cuts will be all sleeved up for you. We'll get those all protected for you. Okie dokie. There you go, Jim Cos. That's right. Thank you so much, Front Lawn Rips. You are absolutely right, brother. Nothing but positivity here, my good man. Mr. Spurrell, thank you for smacking the follow button and beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. Mr. Mejia, absolutely right, sir. Cheers, my friends. Roast. Beautiful. All right, Brandon Daigle, my cousin and my brother from another mother. Some Topps UFC NYC. See if we can't find you a beautiful autograph in here. And then we see if we can't find you another Minecraft Color Blast. So if you folks don't remember the last Minecraft box that we ripped for Mr. Brandon Daigle, we found a doozy. Minecraft Color Blast. I gotta be honest, I didn't even know those existed until we found it. So, let's see if we can't have lightning strike twice, shall we? Chicken jockey. We're gonna go with the Minecraft first. We'll go with that NYC last. All right? Good luck, Brandonio. And right after this rip, my friends, we'll go right back on over to JunkWaxVintage.com and check that shop. So you are more than welcome to go snag yourself something. Good luck, brother. Slicing that plastic for Grandpa Brucey. I sincerely hope to find Brandon something juicy. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. Kellen, Mr. Nelson, thank you, gentlemen. Welcome to the family. And you legends, we're already up to 11,000 likes over here on TikTok. Thank you so much for beating that screen like it called your mother something derogatory. Empty box, Brandonio. We got a couple of pack number 4s. All right, here we go. I hope so too, Grayson. Smart man. Shout out to the big dumper. Hitting bombs. All righty. Ooh. Start off with a chrome glowstone. That's fun. How about the ice spikes biome on the postcard? Some gunpowder. Some planks. Charged creeper. And McKenna. Last but not least out of pack number 1. I think we're just going to go ahead and rip half of these down. We'll go through them together. Ooh. Ask and you shall receive, Brandon Daigle. Nice. Ah, you're absolutely right, Scotty 2 Hottie Kuniko. Good call. All righty. Mr. Hutcherson, thank you so much for smacking the follow button. Welcome to the crew, Chris. All right, we start off with the diamonds on the parallel. The mushroom fields biome on the postcard. Gear could use an upgrade. Shout out to Scuba Steve. Some gunpowder. Zuri. Chicken jockey. There you go, brother. I'll sleeve that one up for you. Ooh, you have a parallel. The planks. So nice, we got them twice. The rainbow collection on the achievements. The milk bucket. The glowstone. Piglin brute. The pig. Another parallel on the cubic. Cobblestone. Some alternative fuel on the achievements. Good morning, Kirk Woa. Some more gunpowder. We're all set in the gunpowder department. Just Keith. Good morning, my brother. Great to see you. I did sleep about 3.5 hours. That's plenty, I think. Good morning, brother. Great to see you back. Ron Fox, thank you so much for sharing out my live. Sistrix, thank you for smacking the follow button and welcome to the crew, buddy. All right, we got some books. The Vex. He is vexed. The Zombie. Shout out to the Cranberries. Rest in peace to Dolores. Achievements on a rail. Achievements the Enchanter. Some glass. Glass so nice we got it twice. Austin Murray, welcome to the family, buddy. The cow. The sheep. There you go. We're going to sleeve up that chicken jockey for you. Sistrick says you should commentate sports. That is very kind of you, my brother. Thank you for saying that. Someday, hopefully, maybe. That would be sweet. Positivity is what makes this channel go round, my brother. I appreciate you providing some. Thank you, buddy. I think you're going to fit in just fine here. So, legends, if it is your very first time tuning into this ugly mug this morning, it is magnificent to have you. If you are new here, you might want to smack that follow button if you haven't already. And keep in mind that we are live on 5 separate platforms right this second. So you can find us on TikTok, Facebook, Kick, YouTube, and the preferred viewing experience is over here on Twitch. So if you want to make the switch, come on over. We would love to have you. Big Z, what's up, brother? Great to see you. All right, we got another cubic. The Echo Shard on the parallel. How about some Cherry Grove biome on the postcard? Do you like apples? How about them apples? How about some obsidian? Effie. The Vindicator. Another parallel. The Stick. Into the Nether on the achievement. I have built that Nether portal with my son in Minecraft. I know what that is. There you go, Brian Smith. I got a number. How about those apples? My boy's wicked smart. Some more glass. Some more planks. The cave spider. The goat. And we're not talking about Michael Jordan. Another cubic. Some books. Another achievement. The Master Trader. Wheat. Why am I saying wheat? Weird. The stick, I don't think so. But maybe. Let me double check. Let me go back. Give me just a moment, my friends. I could have missed a numbered card. These Minecraft are kind of new for us. Aha. It is numbered. A 475. Beauty. 39 out of 475 on the stick. Thank you so much, Kevin Giles. I appreciate that, my dude. I will sleeve that one up for you, Brandon Daigle. Alrighty, moving on. How about the wood slab? Ari. The baby cow. Cute. How about some nether quartz? The jungle biome on the postcard. The echo shard. The sand. A lie. Steve. Shout out to Mr. Jackson. You got a glowstone prism. That's purty. And that one is also numbered to 149 on the glowstone. 70 out of 149. Another cubic from sand. Time to farm on the achievements. The cobblestone. The iron ingot. The rabbit. Last but not least. Shout out to B Rabbit. And Mom Spaghetti. I checked those other ones. Those are the only numbered that we have found. All righty. Let me sleeve that one up for you as well, Brandonio. And let's get into our pack number 4s, shall we? Yes, it is, Kevin O'Brien. Absolutely, sir. Thank you for asking. No worries, buddy. And remember, we are going to have a giant submission that goes out probably around the 4th of July. The cutoff date is July 1. So you still have a couple days to get your cards in. If you do not make that deadline, keep in mind, my friends, 1,000% okay, because we will have another submission that's going out about 3 or 4 weeks behind it. And then we're going to get back to submitting every month. So I appreciate you bearing with me on that. We got a little behind through the big-ass move. So thank you, Kevin. All righty. Oh, very cool, Kevin. Very neat, buddy. Mr. Keith. Oh, thank you for saying that, brother. I appreciate that. So, Keith, myself and my wife, Mrs. Junkwax, my much, much better half, we do our absolute damnedest to keep our prices as low as humanly possible. So, one of my least favorite things is when I have somebody reach out asking me for a deal. It's not because I don't want to give a deal. It's because we're already giving you a deal. Our prices are as low as we can possibly make them. I promise. But remember, my friends, at this point, we don't have a direct relationship with Topps. So someday when we do, the prices will get even lower. And I think you all are positioned very, very well. Because when that happens, I think this channel is going to explode. Calling it right now. Good morning, Jeff Hansen. Oh, thank you, Brandon Daigle. Beautiful, brother. I appreciate that. All right, last pack magic for you, Brandonio, and then we're busting into your Topps UFC NYC. Buena suerte. All right, starting off with Staying Frosty on the achievement. Galaxy Gift, good morning, my friend. How you doing? The End. I'm Ron Burgundy. The Gold Ingot and the Nether Portal, co-starring. I think so, Mr. Hutcherson. Absolutely right, Chris. The Gold Ingot. The Wither Skeleton. Scary. A Fox. What does the Fox say? Another Cubic. Some glass. Greetings from the beach biome. The Echo Shard. Nether Quartz. The Mushroom. Holy shiitake mushrooms. And last but not least, we got the Axolotl. Shout out to Haxolotl, our buddy over here on Twitch. Don't know if he's here this morning. There you go, Brandon. Found some cool numbered cards in there, buddy. I'm sorry I couldn't find you another Color Blast, but excited to get that original Color Blast underneath a microscope. UFC NYC. Autographs are not guaranteed in these boxes, but I sincerely hope we can find you one. Good luck, Brandon. Here we go. So, family, a lot of you might know, UFC is actually my personal favorite sport. Baseball is a very close second, but if I could only watch one sport, pew pew to my head, it would be mixed martial arts. Empty box there, buddy. One pack to rule them all. Good luck. Hey, you and I both, Brandon. I sincerely appreciate you snagging that box of Minecraft this morning. Oh, hell yeah. And we start with the Eagle, also known as the GOAT, Habib Nurmagomedov. Joanna Champion, back when she was the champ. B asks, who is my favorite fighter? That would be Georges Rush St. Pierre. I tell you, Joe Rogan, the aliens, they come to me in my dreams. Joanna Champion. Diego Lopez rookie. And he is fighting soon again, I think. The Bear Jew, Mr. Paul Craig, numbered to 75. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu ace. Dan Hooker, to 99. The only hooker that Mrs. Junkwax is okay with me fingering. Oh, my Lanta.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God!
Wow. Congratulations, buddy. Diego Lopez rookie auto to 25. Goodness gracious, brother. That is amazing. Absolutely, buddy. Into the pre-grade pile goes Diego Lopez. And last but not least, on the Titans of the Mecca, Dan Hooker. One of my favorite subsets out of this product. Very, very cool, brother. That's a nice one. Sleeve it and top loading. The Titans of the Mecca. We're going to sleeve and top load your Diego Lopez 16 out of 25. The autograph looks really good too, brother. So that might be a dual grading candidate. Nice. Why, thank you, Anthony. Yes, I do, Clayster. Good to see you this morning, Clay. How you doing, buddy? Wildcard, thank you so much for smacking the follow button. Hardballer, nice to have you. All right, I'm going to go ahead and sleeve all of those up for you, Brandonio. That is correct, Tyler Freed. We got the Hooker and the Lopez twice. Thank you for bearing with me for just 2 shakes of a lamb's tail while I sleeve all these up. You were absolutely right, Noah McGill. The Topps NYC UFC boxes are kind of high risk, high reward, right? I agree. Top loading all the numbereds for you. Thank you as always, Brandonio. Eric, good morning, legend. And speaking of legends, good morning to Boston Bill Cormier. Alrighty, brother. Not too shabby. The Lopez rookie to 25. The Dan Hooker to 99. The Bear Jew to 75. And the Habiban, Joanna Champion, Diego Lopez rookie, and the Titans of the Mecca Dan Hooker. Beautiful box, buddy. Jason Homeboy, question. Charles or Ilia Topuria? Ooh, that's a tough one. But I'm going Ilia Topuria. Because what he has done in the UFC is unprecedented. Knocking out Alexander the Great Volkanovski, knocking out Max Holloway. Ilia Topuria is the only human being that has ever knocked out Max Holloway in the UFC. Actually, I think in professional MMA as a whole. So yeah, I'm not counting Ilia Topuria out, especially because he gets to fight at his natural weight. Bronx Oliveira has got to lose a bunch of weight. And I don't care what anybody says. In my humble opinion, weight cutting is sanctioned cheating. And I think it's all really silly. And there is absolutely no way possible that you can deplete your body down to death's door to make the weight of 155 for about 2 minutes. And then rehydrate back up to like 170. And then you're not going to tell me that that does not have a performance effect. So yeah, I strongly believe that Ilia's going to take it. But hey, you never know. Anything could happen. He might be biting off more than he can chew with Bronx. We shall see. You think so, Toma? I'm with you, brother. Clay, Bronx going to be champ? He was champ. He was the GOAT for a moment. But we'll see. You know, I could see it going either way. Charles Oliveira is a stud as well. But Father Time comes for us all. And Charles Oliveira has been doing it for a very, very, very long time. And we have seen Charles Bronx Oliveira beaten in the UFC. We have not seen Ilia Topuria beaten in the UFC yet. So that's where I'm basing my decision on that one. But I always love mixed martial arts because it is any given Saturday night. You just never know what's going to happen. Alrighty, let me put Brandon's name on these little bad boys, and then we're going to refresh JunkWaxVintage.com. Mr. Thorne, good morning, buddy. Cesar Mendoza, buenos dias to mi hermanito, el guapito. Alrighty, let me snack myself a little sippy. Cheers, my friends. A roast. Pinkies up because we're fancy. All right. Let's refresh, shall we? Good morning, everybody. By the way, it is absolutely wonderful to have you this morning. Thank you for hanging out with me. Clay, Tom Aspinall versus Ngannou or Tom versus Cyril Gane? I think he beats them both, if I'm being honest. I think Ngannou would be the toughest challenge. I think we saw the playbook to beat Cyril Gane when he fought Johnny Bones. But Ngannou hopefully has trained a lot since he's been over in that other organization. So I would like to see that fight, and never say never. We'll see if we see Francis back in the UFC. All right, my dear friends, we do have a couple of new orders up there. Mr. Gaston, thank you so much, buddy. I see ya. Jim Kaz. Oh, hell yeah. Taking spot number 4 in box number 14. Thank you, Jim. Long time no see in the break department, my brother. Beautiful. I cannot thank you enough, Jim Kaz. All right, let's start with Mr. Alan White, though. Taking the athletics under Allen and Ginter. Mr. Thorne says, how are you this morning? I am wonderful. Thank you for asking. He says, I heard you were talking about UFC. Well, what do you think about the card in September? Diego Lopez versus Jean Silva. That is a big move for Jean Silva. You are correct. I think Diego Lopez wants to get back in the win column. Well, that is a very dangerous fight for that dude. But Jean Silva is a maniac. So I think that's going to be an amazing fight. Good question. Alrighty. Alan White, taking down the athletics. Thank you. There you go. And Josh, Mr. Action Gaston, taking a couple of family rips. Ooh, how about a 2024 Upper Deck Marvel Masterpieces? Oh, hell yeah. The Rogan Bear, thank you for smacking the follow button. And thank you for smacking the share button. I appreciate you. Mr. Jericho. They can be worth money. Yes, they can be. And thank you for smacking the follow button, Zach. Welcome to the crew. All right, let me grab these boxes for Mr. Action Gaston, and I will be right back. Good old Marvel Masterpieces. And that is a throwback to the 1992 Platinum set, one of my favorite sets of Marvel cards ever created. And then we have 4 packs of Score a Treat Football. Back to Halloween. Thank you so much, Action Gaston. Next, Jim Cause, a Nasty New Jerseyan, taking spot number 4 in Allen and... No, excuse me, and that is Top Series 2. My apologies. Got you in there, Jimbo. And I think Steven Jackson, I thought I already had you covered. Spot number 9. Thank you, Steven. Now you're in there, brother. Beautiful. We got the 2 Stevens back to back. Jacobson and Jackson in 8 and 9. Beautiful. All right, and then Mr. Kurt Singer, Shane, taking spot number 6, and I already got you locked in there, buddy, so we are current. Right on. I would love to, Action Jackson, or Action Gaston. My pleasure. Thank you so much, Jim. I love it, buddy. I appreciate you being in there, my friend, and I'm very grateful to write your name on a break sheet. Thank you, Jim. You and I go way back, brother. So for those of you that don't know, Mr. Jim Cause over here has been a member of this family since I was ripping packs in the closet for like 4 people. It is wonderful to have you this morning, Jim, and thank you for participating, you legend. Cheers, brother. Excuse me. Yikes. All right, legends. 4 packs of Score a Treat Football. Damn right, Jim. Jimbo James, good morning. I appreciate the kind words. Thank you. Good morning, Nads. Nice to see you. We're just going to rip all these down for you. Hilarious. Allow me just a moment, my dear friends. Beautiful. All right, here we go, brother. Good luck. Starting off with some Harrison Butker. Shout out to Mikey 1. Jordan Travis on the Rising Stars. I think he's already retired, unfortunately. Kobe Turner. Wesley and his Salty Walls. Xavier Worthy, rookie. Nice one. Devon Curse. Reggie Wayne. Alake Corum, rookie for the Rams. Shout out to Mary. Alex Highsmith. Zay Flowers for the Dirty Birdies. Johnny Wilson, just looking happy to be there for the Eagles. And last but not least, Danny White for Dem Boys. Finishing that one off. I'm going to sleeve up that Xavier Worthy for you, buddy. If he keeps playing well, that could end up being somewhat valuable. All right, let's bust into some Marvel, shall we? And I don't think we need to look at that break sheet anymore. If you would like to head on over to JunkWaxVintage.com and check out that break, please feel free to do so. All right, Action Gaston. your very first box rip in this family. And I sincerely hope it is the first of many, my friend. Good luck. Good question, Brian Smith. And Bubba, you know, that's a good question, brother. I think it is because it is a less expensive product, probably. Gracias, Uncle Smitty. Empty box there, brother. Papi Cholo from the Philippines. Good morning, buddy. Pack number 4 to the side because it is tradicion. Good luck. Aw, thank you so much, Action Gaston. And you know what, brother? I can't follow everybody, but I got you. Welcome to the family, buddy. All righty. Good luck, Josh. We're just going to rip all these down and go through them together. So as always, you incredible human beings, if it is your very first time rolling in here this morning, welcome. If you have been here before, welcome back. If you have not smacked that follow button yet, what are you doing with your life? We would love to have you. And keep in mind, folks, all you have to do is head on over to JunkWaxVintage.com. That is where you find all the goods. There is break spots up there. There is sealed wax up there. There's a blog up there if you want to educate yourself. There's merchandise up there. There's card supplies up there. And remember, it is absolutely free to create your own personal account at JunkWaxVintage.com. And that way you don't have to enter your address and personal information every time you make a purchase. Pro tip. Gosh, these cards are cool. All right, starting off with the Juggernaut. Spider-Man. On the parallel. Mr. Fantastic, Reed Richards. Quicksilver. Cable. One of my favorite comic book characters. Professor X, Charles Xavier. Captain America, Mr. Steve Rogers. The She-Hulk on the corner box creation. Shout out to Jennifer, our favorite gamma ray lawyer. There we go. Folks, that is my absolute favorite card out of the entire set right there. Wolverine. Sorry, I just got to take a second on that one. So, folks, back in 1992, I remember pulling this Wolverine card, and it was my absolute favorite card. Congratulations, Josh. That's beautiful, brother. If that is not nostalgic, I don't know what is. About Sauron, the Eye of Sauron. The Invisible Woman on the color match. And that is a blue tracks parallel. As Scotty Too Hottie Kuniko would say, the tire track cards. About the Leader. He's got a butt for a head. A literal butt head.
This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
About the Beast. Hang the Conqueror on the rainbow. That is indeed a rainbow parallel. About Colossus, our favorite metal man from Russia. Hello. Jubilee. The Executioner's Song, and that is Apocalypse on the Uncanny X-Men parallel. About Jean Grey, also known as the Phoenix. The Sleepwalker. I believe that was Marvel's weak attempt at a Skeletor knockoff. The Nightmare on the purple cracked ice. That is a purple crystals, is what they call these. And then last but not least, straight out of Wakanda, the Black Panther. Gosh, these cards are cool. I am sleeving these up for you, Josh.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic for you, buddy. Best of luck to you. Oh, nice. Beautiful, Josh. Well, great minds think alike, my good man. Moonshots, welcome back, buddy. Great to see you. Alrighty, here we go. How about Dormammu? The Green Goblin. And last but not least, the Strong Guy. Finishing that one off. Feel like they ran out of comic book names. They're like, what should we call this guy? He's the Strong Guy. Beautiful. Well, there you go, Joshy. A magnificent first rip here in the family, my brother. Thank you again. Let me sleeve up a couple of these shiny parallels for you, my dude. The Nightmare on the purple crystals. The Kang the Conqueror on the rainbow. And the Sue Richards, Reed's wife, on the blue tracks. Allow me just a moment here, folks. I want to put his name on these little bad boys, and then we're going to refresh that shop one more time. Thank you again, Josh. Looking forward to the next one, good sir. All righty then. I agree, Jeffro. They taught us that math up there in Washington. Hey, Josh, have a magnificent remainder of your day, my dude. And keep in mind that I will be back here, same junk time, same junk channel, tonight at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we get to do it all over again. Rent me with a good time. All right, legends. Let's refresh that shop real quick. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Well, top of the morning to you, Corey D. How are you, you beautiful human being? Oh, beautiful. Muchísimas gracias para mi hermano Cesar Mendoza. Taking down some stars and stripes this morning. Little H2. Buena suerte, Cesar. Let's see if we can't find you a kaboom this morning. Let's aim for the stars, shall we? Buena suerte, Cesar. And Brandon Daigle. I see the pre-grade on that Diego Lopez. Let's lock that in real quick. One 15566. There you go, Brandon. Thank you, my good man. And best of luck on that one, brother. If that comes back at 1010, can you imagine? That would be magnificent. All right, all right. Cesar Mendoza, mil gracias para su paciencia. Vámonos. I love to hear that. Corey D, back to real life, my man. Well, it's wonderful to see you this morning, Corey. Big hugs and firm handshakes, my dude. Perfect timing to see us busting into some stars and stripes. And ladies and gentlemen, my friends, my family, I think we have about 30 minutes left in the show this morning. If you would like to jump over to JunkWaxVintage.com, we had some stowaways in there. Those were underneath. That is really interesting. Huh. We're going to save those for last, just in case. We'll have 2 pack number 4s out of this one. Empty box there, Caesar. So as I was so pleasantly interrupted, if you would like to head on over to JunkWaxVintage.com and snag yourself something down, now would be a perfect time to do it. Or you can wait until later tonight, of course. Tu sabes, Caesar. You know it, brother. Hey, thank you so much, Boston Bill. We're just going to do this in a couple of rounds. I think there's a number to 25 in there.
Good morning to each and every one of you incredible human beings over here on the TikTok. We are already up past 23,000 likes over here this morning. You all rock my face off, and I appreciate it very much. Thank you. All right, one last pack in this round. Well, good morning, Steve Doctor. How is our family educator this morning? When does school start again, Steve-O, if I may ask? All right, we start off with Hanging with Mr. Cooper, Williams. Javorsky Lane, Jr. Anthony Brown, Jr. Jack Schmeckel on the Schmeckel. That is very appropriate. Schmeckel on the Schmeckel. How about Seaver King? 99, and I believe he's a national now. That is 80 out of 99 on the Seaver King. Hagen Smith, he is a White Sox now. Michael Massey. Austin Overn. Brady Bickham. Bend it like Bickham on the Schmeckel. Case Cotton, the 49. I thought that was going to be the number to 25, but that is the number to 49 in this one on the Vector Prism. Kyle and the Swiss Family, Robinson. Keegan Coons. Bryson Smith. Hayden Crowell. Ooh, there you go. And that is numbered 5th on print to 10 on the 1617U, young man. Hayden Crowell. We're going to sleeve and top load that one for you, Caesar. Tarjetas bonitas este mañana. Beautiful. Another number to 199. PJ Morlando with that sweet, sweet belt buckle. For the Rockies, Charlie Condon. Shout out to Brian Smith. Levi Sterling. Matt Scott. Brady Murrieta. Egan Scott. And that one is numbered to 199. On the red, Jace Le Violeta. Malcolm in the middle, Moore. Why, thank you, Corey. Wade Shelley. Ooh, there we go. Jack Caglione on the Schmeckel. Just leaving that one up for you, buddy. Nice box. And that is nicely centered, too. Might think about that one, Caesar. Because Caglione is a stud. So I would check that one out, see if you can find that in a PSA 10 by chance. Might be valuable. Moving on. How about Mr. Rothlander on the blue? And then his number to 149. Tucker Long. Matt Ager. Dane Perry with the hockey mullet. Jackson Miller. Ooh, autograph numbered to 65. Another 1617U young man. Jackson Miller. 45 out of 65. And you have a number to 75 coming next. So one of my favorite things about Stars and Stripes is these young guys. These are long-term holds. And it's really cool when they end up making it to the show. If they make it to the show. All right, finishing off round one is Zach Strickland, who's 75 on the orange. 16 out of 75 on that one, buddy. All right. Leaving up the Seaver King as well. And then let's get into round number 2. Buena suerte, Cesar. Thank you so much, Corey Bader. You absolutely get it. Nailed it. Good morning to each and every one of you incredible human beings over here on TikTok. It is wonderful to have you this morning. Same with you incredible human beings over here on the Twitch. And of course, each and every one of you over there on the YouTube, the Kick, the Facebook. Thank you so much, everybody. Ah, congratulations, B. Nice one. Very cool. All right, here we go. Ethan Scheffelbein. Tatum Reeves. Gavin Fine. Brock Folds. On the Schmeckel. Carter Johnson. The 149. On the blue. Manny Marin. Connor Griffin. He plays for the Pirates now. Griffin Loy. Rookie Shepherd. What a cool name. Can you imagine getting a rookie Shepherd autograph? Yes, please. Number to 75, Cade Allen. Shout out to our Puyallup pounder, Mr. Nick Allen. Keegan Coons. Ryan Stafford. Mr. Anderson. Ethan Anderson. Cannon Golden. On the Schmeckel. Shout out to Ken Golden. Avon Cabral. Erlin some heat. The 199. Keegan Scott, so nice. We have seen him twice. Blake Bowen. Parker Smith. Connor Griffin. So nice. We got him twice. On the Schmeckel. Eldridge Armstrong III. The 199, last but not least.
One down, one to go.
We should say 2 to go. Here is your pack number 4, Caesar. Now remember, brother, these were hiding underneath in the box. So there's like a divider that holds all the cards. Underneath of that paper divider, these packs were hiding under there. Super weird. Let's see what we have in here, brother. Buena suerte. Little cuffing. No big deal. Jared Brown. Today is your 24th birthday. Well, happy birthday, buddy. You're going to the Fever game tonight. Excited for you. I hope you have a blast, my dude. All right, starting off with Brody Jindra. Griff O'Farrell. We have found his autograph recently for the Orioles. Hanging with Mr. Cooper Rummel. Holt Peterson. Mitch Voigt, 299. That is 30 out of 99. On the purple. Deuce Gorson. Will Adams. Lucas Franco, Wander's brother. Just kidding. Ooh, there we go. Number to 49 on a giant patch. Grant Meerhoff. 1617U, little National Team Development Program. That's fun. Giant napkin. And last but not least, Jacob Lombard. Finishing that one off on the blue. And that is numbered to 149, and that is second on print. 002 out of 149. Alrighty, let me sleeve and top load these up for you, Caesar. That was a beautiful box. 2 numbered autographs out of that one for you, brother. I think this one's going to go in a 100-point Junk Wax Vintage Top Loader. Correct. Felicidades otra vez, Cesar. Got to sleeve up some other ones over here. I repeat, we have a Pfeiffer down. Good morning, Ryan Pfeiffer. Thank you for the happy birthdays down there in the chat, my dear friends. I do appreciate it. And Jared, again, happy birthday, buddy. Mr. Kochetkov, good morning, Piotr. Hello. How you doing? Piotr, that is a great question, my friend. I don't know right off the top of my head, but you are more than welcome to head on over to JunkWaxVintage.com and check those prices, my brother. Sorry about that. I wish I could memorize all of our prices up there, but Piotr, just a heads up, my brother. We pride ourselves in having the largest selection that you're going to find on TikTok, Facebook, Twitch, Kick, or YouTube. So that's why it's a little difficult for me to memorize all those prices, my man. There's a lot of stuff up there. So I appreciate you bearing with me on that one, Piotr, and you're more than welcome to head on over to the website, my dude. And remember, there's a address right there. JunkWaxVintage.com, my good man. I appreciate you asking, Piotr, and it's wonderful to see you back, my dude. Leaving up all the numbered cards here for Caesar. And there is quite a few in these Stars and Stripes boxes. Ah, Caesar. Yes. Muy inteligente, senor. On the cags. I would do the same thing. I'm going to top load the Chase Cotton because it's numbered to 49. All right, there we go. Got you all sleeved up and protected there, Caesar. Beautiful. I love how much color is in those boxes. And that's the H2 box also. All right, I'm going to go ahead and top load that CAGS because we're going to pre-grade that bad boy. Mrs. JunkWax gracing us with her presence this morning. How you doing there, CEO? Good to see you, my love. Ladies and gentlemen, can we get that warm JunkWax Vintage welcome to Mrs. JunkWax over here in the chat on Twitch? The good-looking CAGS there, Caesar. I'm going to make myself a little note right meow. Alrighty. Good, good, good. Got you locked in there, Caesar. And we will keep our eyes out for Caden Crowell and Jackson Miller on those autographs. That one is numbered 5th on print to 10. We love gold, the taste of it, the smell of it, the texture. We love gold so much we lost our genitals in an unfortunate smelting accident. Yes! I'm from Austin. Isn't that weird? And then the Jackson Miller, 45 out of 65 on the autograph. And last but not least, that giant napkin, a 49, Grant Meerhoff. All right, felicidades otra vez, Cesar. Feel like we're about to watch Law and Order with the music. All right, all right. Let's refresh that shop, shall we? And folks, we have just a few minutes left in this morning's magnificent Thick with 4 C's Thursday morning. Let's see if we have anything else to rip, or if we're going to finish the show with some juicy junk wax. So I do believe that we are current up there in the shop, my dear friends. I am going to go ahead and call a last call. If you would like to tear something down from JunkWaxVintage.com, you are more than welcome to do so. But you are also more than welcome to wait until later tonight, because I will be back here, same junk time, same junk channel, 7:30 p.m. this evening. And my folks over here on TikTok, let me show you something. Mikey1, do we have a current schedule? By chance, my good man, before I flip that screen over? We're going to find out the hard way. I might regret this. Let's see if it's current. Ah, bummer. It is not. Well, son of a gun. There we go. All righty. That is exactly right. So, Mrs. JunkWax, thank you. So, folks, even though the dates are not correct, the schedule is. So if you look on that schedule, my dear friends, even though the numbers do not match up, the times do. So today, we are here at 8 a.m. this morning. We will be back here at 7:30 p.m. this evening. Tomorrow, we have 3 shows. So you will see me here tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. You will see me in the afternoon at 4 p.m. on Whatnot. And if you have not dropped us a follow over there on Whatnot, my dear friends, you might want to. We have some very, very cool stuff coming tomorrow. And then you will see me back here tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we're going to have a fantastic Friday Night Lights, like we always do. So remember, my friends, on Friday nights, we end up going pretty late because I don't have to wake up super early in the morning on Saturdays. So thanks for bearing with me on that one, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, Jim Cos. Austin. I'm from Austin. Isn't that weird? Oh, Krabby Rob, threaten me with a good time, my man. I love you so much, Krabby Rob. Thank you for the warm welcome to the CEO, gentlemen. Much appreciated. And thank you, Mrs. Junkwax. All righty. Well, my dear friends, my family, like I said, we have just a few minutes left in this thankful Thursday morning show. Let's bust through some juicy junk wax on our way out this morning, shall we? Let's go back to 1986. See if we can't find some holy noly. Maybe a Ricky Henderson. And folks, we are up to 30,000 likes over here on TikTok this morning. Thank you so much for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. All righty. Starting off with a promo. Oh, hit him in the Steeb. Dave Steeb. Shout out to Jason Russell and our Canadian cousins. Ooh, my second favorite oral. Hershiser. One half of the Bannister brothers, Floyd Bannister. Double Barrel D. White Evans. Shout out to Timbo T. Wood and our Boston brethren. And last but not least, Toby and his last hurrah. Jim Cos, you were 19 in 1986. Nice, brother. I was 4. You got me by 15 years there, Jim Cos. Let's do one more pack in 1986. I really want to find that holy noly this morning. Good morning, Devin Clark. How you doing, big man? Hope you and Swanee are having a thankful Thursday morning, my dude. Good to see you as always, brother. That's right, Mrs. Junkwax. You were a twinkle in your daddy's eye at that point. Gabriel Bruno. Have a great day, brother. Good to see you this morning. All right, little promo. No sweat, Mr. Pine Tar himself, George Brett. The Iron Man, Cal Ripken Jr. The Cobra, Big Dave Parker for WKRP in Cincinnati. Mr. Browning. I'm Browning. From Spokane, Washington, Mr. Ryan Sandberg. And Ricky Ruschel with the pillbox hat for the Pirates. Scotty 2 Hottie Kuniko. You want the Toby Hurrah? Sure thing, buddy. Allow me just a moment here, fam damly. There you go, Scotty 2 Hottie Kuniko. Gabriel Bruno. Sure thing, brother. And Mountain Dew Dad. Absolutely, my friend. There you go, Mountain Dew Dad. And Gabriel Bruno. There you go, buddy. Got you covered, Gabriel. All righty. Well, there you go, boys and girls. Let's get into one more juicy pack, shall we? I agree, Krabby Rob from Spokane, Washington. Gotta love some Ryan Sandberg. Let's switch it up a little bit, shall we? Let's get into some Looney Tunes. See if we can't find a holy noly in here. Or some Mr. October Reggie Jackson. Aw, thank you, Gabriel Bruno. I appreciate you. I love you so much, honey. It's true. It's true. All right, we got some batting twubbles with Tweety and Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. about Daffy and the Martian? And we're not talking about Jason Dominguez. Speaking of Nolan Ryan, some favorite interplanetary pastimes with Marvin the Martian. Another Marvin. Triple Martian. Some batting twubbles. Hey, Mr. Putty Tat. Mr. Wedgie told me to get you a playmate to practice with. Another Marvin the Martian. Fun. How about Yosemite Sam and that luscious lip curtain? A good-looking stash. How about Yosemite so nice we got him twice? Old Captain Redbeard. Sylvester and Tweety on the baseball appreciation. Another Yosemite Sam with Reggie Jackson co-starring. Some chicken wing ding. I believe his name is Egbert, but I could be wrong, on the little intelligent Tweety. And last but not least, Mr. October on the burger ball. Beautiful. Well, good morning, Brandon Franz, a.k.a. Johnny Utah. Great to see you this morning, my brother. How are you? How goes our Thursday thus far? Very nice, Corey. Love those Looney Tunes cards, right? If those are not nostalgic, my friends, I don't know what is. Very cool, Gabriel Bruno. Nice, buddy. Sounds like you got a cool lot there, my man. Your favorite character was Marvin the Martian? I don't blame you. He was a good one. My friends, we are down to our last 2 packs of 1992 Leaf Baseball. Let's see what we can't find on our way out this morning. I'm going to refresh that shop real quick, make sure we're not missing anything. Krabby Rob, you want to get the last card? Sure, buddy. Got you covered. Some Reggie Jackson. There you go, Krabby Rob. Got you covered, buddy. All righty. Let's go back to 1992. See if we can't find some Ken Griffey Jr. this morning. Mikey 2, thank you for checking the breaks, my good man. We are getting close on those, my brother. So I hope that maybe we can bust those tonight. All right, we got Dwayne Ward. Old Mikey Morgan on the black for the Cubbies. Juan in a million, Samwell. Bryce Harper's daddy, Brian Happa. Just kidding. Joe Girardi for the Cubbies. Wilson Alvarez with Ron Karkovice, co-starring. Thomas Howard for Sandy Goggins. David Goggins. Jeff Russell, looking like a stepdad for our Texas Rangers. Mr. Steel Yo Girl, Zane Smith for the Pirates. Matty Noakes for the Pinstripes. Ooh, there we go. How about a gold leaf rookie, Kenny Lofton? How amazing is that? That would have been a huge hit back in 1992. Let's leave that one up. Very nice. I think I'm going to have to do some research on that one. All right, last but not least, we have Petey for our Seattle Mariners. Mr. Pine Tar himself, George Brett. Bobby Rose, Airborne. And Terry Pendleton. Last but not least, for the Atlanta Braves. Corey D, thank you so much for the beautiful Tiny Diney, my brother. Same thing to you, Mr. Devin Clark. Thank you, gentlemen. Helping to keep this thing on the rails. One Tiny Diney at a time. All right, folks. I strongly believe this is going to be our last pack of this thankful Thursday morning. I'm just keeping myself honest. We are current up there at JunkWaxVintage.com. As always, my dear friends, I cannot thank you enough for hanging out with my goofy self this morning. As I have said before, my friends, and I will say it again, I never apologize for the redundancy. I truly believe that it is absolutely impossible to go out there and have anything less than a stellar day when you started it right here in the junkyard. And this Thursday is no different. Good luck, everybody. All right, starting off with some Doc Gooden. Shout out to Brandon Franz. We got to meet him last year. Still salty. John Habian on the black. Joe Girardi. Alvarez. Oh, I think we've seen this pack before. Thomas Howard. Jeff Russell. There we go. Ricky Henderson on our very last pack, a 1992 Leaf. Excellent. Gerald Perry in his unusually white teeth. The Bone, Jay Buhner, who lives right down the road in Bernie, Texas. Double Dibble. Scott Livingstone for the Tigers. Todd McFarlane's brother. Just kidding. Mikey McFarlane. Mikey Greenwell. Bob Tewksbury. Shout out to our St. Lunatics, Jeff Rowe. And last but not least, Dwayne Himes Ward. Finishing that one off. Oh, Mikey, of course, my man. Of course. That Ricky's got to go to Dutchy. Leaving that one up for Dutch. Got him covered. Mountain Dew Dad, you want the double dibble? Sure thing, buddy. Hey, Mountain Dew Dad, would you remind me of your first and last name, buddy? If you would for me. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I apologize that I don't remember right off the top of my head. Cincy Ray. That's right. Thank you so much, Ray. Appreciate that, brother. There you go, buddy. Got you covered. I did see that. Thank you so much, Krabby Rob. Random Marvin the Martian card for you there, Gabriel Bruno. Got you covered, buddy. There you go, my friend. Got you covered. Excellent. All right, ladies and gentlemen. ND Nunn, I'm right here in Austin, Texas, my friend. Thank you, Jim Cos. You were absolutely right, my dude. So shout out to another fellow Texan. Nice to have you this morning, my friend, and I just smacked you with that follow. Hail. All right, legends. It has been another absolutely thankful and thick with 4 C's Thursday morning right here in the front yard. I'm going to go mow on a couple of delicious Red's breakfast burritos. And I sincerely hope that I get to see each and every one of you back here tonight at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And keep in mind, my dear friends, you are more than welcome to make purchases from JunkWaxVintage.com even when this ugly mug is not live. And I actually appreciate it very, very much when you do that. It kind of helps us to set up the pace of the show. So thank you so much for doing that in advance, my dear friends. I think there's going to be some new stuff up there in the shop today. Feel free to keep your eyes peeled. Mikey 2, do you just want the Kenny, buddy? I think you just said it's worth $2. So if you want that card, my man, I'll just give it to you. I don't know if we need to moose race that one off. Oh, there was a couple of you that wanted the Kenny Lofton. Roger that, my friend. Well, come back here and join me tonight, and we'll moose race that one off. If you really want to. Happy to do so. But your boy has got to go mow on some delicious Red's breakfast burritos. So I appreciate you bearing with me on that one, my dear friends. But I will keep that right here to my left. And if you guys are serious about racing that one off tonight, I am happy to do so. You betcha. Kenny Rogers Roasters. There you go, Brandon. Oh, I know you do, Mikey. I know you do, brother. All right, Mr. Pfeiffer. I always appreciate you, Ryan. Thank you so much, good buddy. Bubba, my fellow Austinite. Thank you so much, good sir. As always, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot thank you enough for hanging out with me on this thick with 4 C's and very thankful Thursday morning. And I am already chomping at the bit to be right back here with you tonight. Same junk time, same junk channel, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. We will catch you on the flippity flip there, Mikey, too. Until tonight, thank you so much, Ray. Ryan Smith. It's true, it's true. Chomping, my man, chomping. I am champing at the bit. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, Josh Hausman. Good to see you, buddy. Corbin Lee, welcome back, my good man. All right, legends. As always, before we head off this morning, I need you to do me a solid. I need you to do me a favor. On this thankful Thursday, my dear friends, first and foremost, please go out there and be good to yourselves. When you're using that inner monologue, because we all do your best to say nice things to yourself. Got to pump yourself up instead of pushing yourself down. So, please be good to yourselves. Secondly, please be good to the people around you. Practice the heck out of that golden rule. And I know what you're going to say. Uncle JunkWax, those other human beings out there, sometimes they don't make it very easy to practice that golden rule. I know. I get it. Unfortunately, my dear friends, our world, and especially our card hobby, at times can be chock full of a-holes. We're all set in the a-hole department. We need no more of those. We're full. What we do need is patience, kindness, tolerance, and empathy. And you incredible human being, you have the power to be the change that you want to see in the world today. I have faith in you. So no matter how difficult those other human beings make it, do your damnedest to practice that golden rule. Oh, Mikey, I love you, brother. Flattery will get you everywhere, sir. Mrs. JunkWax, thank you, my love. So as always, my dear friends, please be good to yourselves. Please be good to the people around you, no matter how difficult those other human beings make it. And thirdly, do your damnedest to maintain that attitude of gratitude today, my friends. Always keep in mind that your attitude will determine your altitude in this life. So no matter how bad you think your day is going, please do me a solid, my friends, and try to keep in mind that there is hundreds of thousands of other human beings out there today that are having a really tough time. They're eating dirt. They're chewing on leather because they don't have food. So, my friends, if you were born here in North America, if you have a car that runs, if you've got a card community that loves you, if you're healthy, if your kids are healthy, if you have kids, you definitely have a short list of things to be grateful for today, my dear friends. So whatever is on your list, because some days that list is longer than others, I understand, but there's always something. So whatever's on your list, I hope you find it today. I hope you let it motivate you through this very thankful Thursday. And I will see each and every one of you back here tonight at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Enjoy your outro jingle and some smoochies. I love you all so much. Bye-bye.
We tore through the wax, the hits were lit. Dalen brought that breaker grit. From relics to ink, the fire came fast. Another Tuesday night that'll last and last. Mrs. JunkWax rocked the command. The boss lady had the plan in hand. The legends rolled in, the breaks went wild. Jay Fine You showed out in style. Terrific Tuesday, what a blast.
That's not the right song. What the heck? Aha.
This ain't just any Thursday.
Damn right.
It's Thankful Thursday with your host, Dalen. Wake up, legends, grab your spicy water. Dalen's in the lab and the pools are getting hotter. Chrome to wax, it's a beautiful sight. Cards so clean, they shine in the light. With gratitude stacked like PSA 10s. We're ripping packs and shouting out friends. Thankful hearts, cardboard dreams. It's J. Davil, the ultimate team. Pulling fire, cracking backs, and shouting thank you to every single legend out there. This is your Thankful Thursday.
Absolutely right.
So grab a sleeve, pour a pop. Thankful Thursday will never stop. JunkWaxVintage, feel the flow. Let's rip it, sip it, put on a show.
Good morning, Wyatt. Great to see you, my man. That's right, Brandonio. It is Thursday. Thank you, good sir.
So grab a sleeve, pour a pop. Thankful Thursday will never stop. JunkWaxVintage, feel the flow. Let's rip it, sip it, and put on a show.
Big Worm, thank you so much, buddy. You have a magnificent day. Jim Cos, absolutely right, my man. Shout out to my buddy from Spokane, Mr. Miles Kennedy. All right, you legends. How about some soundboard Olympics, shall we?
Did we miss Baywatch?
You know that I'm the cream of the crop.
When I was tasting you, brother, I found you to be not so bad at all.
And I'm inviting you to come see me and to get it straightened out all in one night, yeah.
Oh, my.
After I beat you and satisfy all the Hulkamaniacs, I'm gonna get off by cranking your knob.
Oh, wow.
Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Come on, Craig. Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
I've been arrogant, and I apologize.
I am humble in general.
Oh, my God. I've got the style and profile like never before. Let me go on record as telling the whole world to be the man. You gotta beat the man. And I'm saying, woo.
I got that Ric Flair.
Woo.
I got that Ric Flair.
Come on, Craig.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
All right. Hey, thank you again, everybody, for another Thankful Thursday morning right here in the front yard. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. Thank you so much, Mikey, too. Thank you, James Erickson. Thank you, Danny Rendon. Gracias, Tio Smitty. Mrs. Junkwax, thank you for gracing us with your presence this morning. Oh, you know it, Danny. I'm wearing them right now, my good man. Cesar Mendoza, mil gracias, hermanito. Brandon Franz, love you, brother. And we will see each and every one of you back here tonight at 7:30. Make it a very thick with 4 C's and Thankful Thursday, my dear friends. I know you will. And we'll see you back here tonight. Thank you again, everybody.